Vice Chair. Staff is ready when you are.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon and welcome to the Monday, January 26th, 2026 City of Sacramento Civil Service Board meeting. The meeting is now called to order. Will the clerk please call the roll to establish a quorum?
Members, please unmute for roll call. Member Amanfor?
Here.
Member Byrd? Here. Member Miola will be absent today. And Vice Chair Stein.
Here.
Thank you. We have quorum.
I would like to remind members of the public in chambers, if you'd like to speak in an agenda item, to please turn in a speaker slip when the item begins. You will have 2 minutes to speak once you are called on. After the first speaker, we will no longer accept speaker slips. We will now proceed with today's agenda. Please rise for the opening acknowledgments in honor of Sacramento's indigenous people and tribal lands. To the original people of this land, the Nisenan people, the Southern Maidu, Valley and Plains Miwok, Patwin, Wintun peoples, and the people of the Wilton Rancheria, Sacramento's only federally recognized tribe. May we acknowledge and honor the Native people who came before us and still walk beside us today on these ancestral lands by choosing to gather together today in the active practice of acknowledgement and appreciation for Sacramento's indigenous peoples' history, contributions, and lives. Thank you. Please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Our first business today is approval of the consent calendar. Are there any members of the public who wish to speak on the consent calendar?
Thank you, Vice Chair. There are no speakers for this item.
Thank you. Are there any members who'd like to speak on any of the consent items? Is there a motion and a second to accept the consent items as a whole?
So moved.
Second.
Please call roll.
Thank you, Vice Chair. Members, please unmute for vote. Member Manfor?
Aye.
Member Byrd?
Aye.
Member Miola is absent. And Vice Chair Stein.
Aye.
Thank you. Motion passes.
We'll now proceed to the discussion calendar. Our first item is appeal of the disqualification of Brandon Caston from the Equipment Mechanic 1 recruitment. Is Mr. Caston here? It does not appear that he is here. Is there any discussion on this item?
Madam Vice Chair, can we affirm that the appellant was in fact informed of the time and
Yes.
date of this meeting? I just like that on the record.
Thank you. Was the appellant, I'm not sure who I'm asking here. Was the appellant
Staff.
notified? Yes, they were notified January 26th. Thank you. Do we have a motion?
Oh, I don't know the language to say. I move to accept the motion of the city. I'm sorry, I don't have it in front of me, the language.
Do we have to waive presentation first?
Oh, yes, we can do that. I move to waive presentation.
I think we changed it where we would have to request for the presentation, correct?
Okay.
Okay, we no longer have to waive it. Excellent. So let's go back to my motion to approve the recommendation of the city.
Is that an appropriate response?
Council, would that be an appropriate motion?
My recommendation would be to read the staff recommendation for the motion.
Thank you, Sarah. I didn't print it out. I move to waive formal rules for conducting the hearing pursuant to Civil Service Board Rule 411C7 and adopt the director's findings, determinations, and decision of disqualification in the appeal of Brandon Caston for the equipment mechanic recruitment pursuant to Civil Service Board Rule 4.11C6.
I second.
Would you call a vote, please?
Thank you, Vice Chair. Members, please unmute for a vote. Member Manfor?
Aye.
Member Byrd?
Aye.
Member Miola is absent, and Vice Chair Stein?
Aye.
Thank you, motion passes.
Our next item is the appeal of the disqualification of Christopher Meyer from the accounting technician recruitment. Is Mr. Meyer in attendance? It does not appear that he's in attendance. Staff, was Mr. Meyer notified of his opportunity to appear today? Is there any discussion about this item?
No discussion either for me.
Is there a motion?
Yes, I'd like to pass a motion. Pass motion adopting formal rules for conducting the hearing pursuant to Civil Service Rule 4.411 C7 and adopting the director's findings. In the appeal, director's findings, determination and decisions of disqualification, the appeal of Christopher Meyer from the accounting technician recruitment pursuant to Civil Service Board. That's it. That's it.
Is there a second?
Second.
Would you please call the vote?
Thank you, Vice Chair. Members, please unmute for a vote. Member Amanfor?
Aye.
Member Byrd?
Aye.
Member Miola is absent, and Vice Chair Stein?
Aye.
Thank you, motion passes. And for the record, we have no public speakers for items 5 or 6. Thank you.
Thank you. The next item is appeal of the disqualification of Craig Werner from supervising building inspector recruitment. Is Mr. Werner in the chambers? It does not appear that he is here. Are there any speakers for this item? Was the appellant notified of his opportunity to appear today? Yes, January 26th. Thank you. And is there any discussion on this item? Would somebody like to make a motion?
Sure, I'll move. I move to waive formal rules for conducting the hearing pursuant to Civil Service Board Rule 411C7 and adopt the director's findings, determinations, and decision of disqualification in the appeal of Craig Werner for the supervising building inspector recruitment.
I second.
Would the clerk please call the vote?
Thank you, Vice Chair. Members, please unmute for vote. Member Amanfor?
Aye.
Member Byrd?
Aye.
Member Miola is absent, and Vice Chair Stein?
Aye.
Thank you. The motion passes, and no speakers for this item either.
Appeal of, the next item is the appeal of the disqualification of Elijah Krivoshi from the police record specialist recruitment. Is the appellant in the chambers? Was the appellant notified of his opportunity to appear?
Yes, January 21st.
Thank you. Is there any discussion of this? Is there any public comment on this matter?
There are no speakers for this item.
Would somebody like to make a motion?
I would like to make a motion by waiving formal rules for conducting the hearing pursuant to Civil Service Board 411C7 and adopting the director's findings, determination, and decision of disqualification, the appeal of Elijah Krivoshi for the Public Records Specialist 1 recruitment pursuant to Civil Service Board rules.
Is there a second?
Second.
Members, please unmute for vote. Member Amanfor?
Aye.
Member Byrd?
Aye.
Member Miola is absent, and Vice Chair Stein?
Aye.
Thank you, motion passes.
Our next item is selection of chair and vice chair for calendar year 2026. Would somebody like to pass a motion selecting a chair for the year?
I move Member Amanfor as chair.
I second.
Aye.
I haven't called for a vote yet.
Please call the vote.
Thank you, Vice Chair. So that is a motion to approve Member Amanfor for chair for the remainder of the year. please unmute for vote. Member Manfor?
Yes?
Member Byrd?
Aye.
Member Miola is absent, and Vice Chair Stein?
Aye.
Thank you. Motion passes.
I move to select Vice Chair Stein to remain as Vice Chair for this year.
I second.
Would the clerk call the vote, please?
Member Manfor?
Aye.
Member Byrd?
Aye.
Member Miola is absent, and Vice Chair Stein?
Aye.
Thank you. Motion passes. And no speakers for this item either.
Are there any member comments, ideas, and questions?
I would just like to welcome our new council to the board.
Thank you.
And congratulate our new leaders.
We didn't have a November meeting, and we did want to thank staff. We know we only see you when people are appealing and things like that. We do appreciate all your work and the time that you take. We know you have a regular job, and your additional committee work is extra on top of the job you do. So we did want to let you know all of you and your work are appreciated, and we thank you for it. Are there any public comments or matters not on the agenda?
Thank you, Vice Chair. There are no speakers for this item.
Then the meeting is adjourned.